Car photography on the surface seems pretty easy to tackle. Like, what could possibly be so hard about parking your car in a nice spot, taking out your phone, and snapping a pic that you can upload to social media? For some of us, when we begin to stack up our photos to others, it's then that we realize that there's actually quite a bit more that goes into it. Then we start the comparison game, and we all know how that ends. There's absolutely nothing wrong with your preferred way to take pictures of your car, and you should continue to do this, especially if you find enjoyment in doing it this way. I'm not here to talk so much in depth on the camera techniques or about the career path as a car photographer. Many of us know how that goes. Rather, I do want to talk about those of you who have set the cameras down and become discouraged during the pursuit of your passion in car photography. My goal today is to shed some light on the difficulties I've ran into in the past and what I've done to get around them. For those of you who have tried taking pictures of your car, this may be the reason you're not doing car photography anymore. First of all, it seems like you're always in someone's way. We've all been in this position more often than not. No matter where you park the car to grab a picture, there seems to be someone who shows up out of nowhere and tells you that you can't be there.
What are you doing? Get the hell out of the way, bud.
Dude, just go around. You can literally just go around.
No, you're in the middle of the road. How about you just get out of the way?
I know it can be hard to bite your tongue and not tell them to get lost, but a trick to avoid this is to go to those car spots during non-busy hours.
Get out of the road, bud.
For example, there's a local parking garage that I frequently visit for photo and video projects. The problem is, it's where employees park their car during the work week. So I make it a point to go on a Saturday or Sunday when the garage is basically empty. That way I'm not in anyone's way and I don't need to worry about getting kicked out. You can never get the right lighting. You set your alarm 2 hours beforehand, grab your camera bag, and head out the door planning to show up for sunrise or sunset. You arrive at your destination only to find that the sky is overcast and the lighting sucks ass. I have two solutions that usually help me out when this happens. Editing. When taking your photos back home to edit, you can use the easy sky replacement tool on Photoshop to replace the sky and match the lighting of your edit. You might feel like you're cheating the system, but there are quite a few people who do this. This isn't my favorite method. I would rather pick sunset instead. Sunset is a little easier to plan for because you know what kind of lighting and sky you're working with. Chances are if the sky is clear throughout the day, then the sunset should be clear as well. One last tip for lighting is to shoot right after a rainfall. This method can be used throughout the day, and I find that the sky after a rainfall is very beautiful. That picture you thought you got? Yeah, you didn't. When you get back and start editing your pictures, you find one that you like and you think to yourself, I know I got this shot at a better angle. But you never actually did. This really sucks when you thought you had another picture or the picture you got was actually out of focus. A piece of advice I can give for this is to set your camera on continuous shutter, and each time you snap a picture, hold the shutter down long enough to get 1 to 5 photos of each angle you're going for. This makes for a lot more pictures to sort through in editing, but it gives you a better chance of capturing that shot you really wanted. Location scouting actually sucks. You drive around town looking for a spot to shoot your car and maybe even do some Google Map searches, but when you show up to the location, it actually blows donkey butt. And you think to yourself, my city doesn't actually have any good spots for car photography. Something that's always helped me with this is keeping a note in my phone whenever I'm doing stuff around town. If I spot a nice location, I will usually take a picture and make a note on my phone of where it's at. That way, when I reference it later, my phone's GPS will remind me of the exact location. Another little tip I got from the car creative on this is it doesn't have to be an entire location. You can use a beautiful corner or a wall at a location. Just find out what type of lens you can utilize for the best results. You forgot to turn the polarizer the right way. You also notice while editing you didn't turn the polarizer, also known as CPL filter, the right way and block the correct reflection. Or better yet, you might not even know you should be using one in the first place. Don't be too hard on yourself when this happens. If you want, you can remove the polarizer altogether. I find that the more I shoot with this filter on my lens, the more it becomes a natural habit to twist it for proper reflection cutting. Plus, I highly recommend becoming accustomed to filters as they can really give a more professional look to your photos. You just haven't done it enough. You get to the location with the car that you want to shoot and realize that you haven't shot many cars, so your anxiety level starts building up. You wonder if you're going to get the shots that truly matter. Honestly, it's just awesome that you showed up. Get as many or as few shots as you want during this shoot. When you get home, evaluate the shots you got and make a mental note of what you liked and what you would do differently next time. Something that usually helps me get into the right mindset before a car shoot is to pull up Pinterest on my phone and look up the type of car I'm shooting, or to look up similar locations to the one I'm shooting in for extra inspiration. I'll usually save these photos to my camera roll for when I get stuck while experimenting with angles. I can just pull my phone out and reference the awesome photos I found on Pinterest. These may be a few of the reasons you're not doing car photography. If you made it this far in the video, please do my channel a favor and hit the like along with the subscribe button if you'd like to see more content from me in the future. And please share with others down in the comments below what made you stop doing car photography or what made you start up again. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.